KALOS LEAGUE, Shota, Mega SCEPTILE, Tiano. Oh, come on, he wasn't that bad.
Pokemon Ranger, I choose you!
What's up, my dear boys and girls? It's your Ranger Boy here, and welcome to another review of the Pokemon X, Y, and Z anime. Today, we witness the epic clash between the extremely energetic dancer Tiano and the calm but confident Shota in episode 33, Mega SCEPTILE vs Raichu. I received some experience points. I guess Shota definitely received something great. And speaking of receiving something great, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for 30k subs. Wow, I can't believe that I, out of all the people within the Pokemon anime community, have reached this insane number, you know, despite having shitty editing skills and a non-existing humor. But I'm still really grateful, and I will try to make something as a 30k special, but to be honest, I don't really know what to do. But let's not bother with that right now, and instead, let us focus on today's episode. In all honesty, I knew that Shota is strong, but I never knew that he was actually this strong. He was freaking insane and nearly always had a proper counter against Tiano's attacks. Also, we will witness a comeback, and I will tell you one thing, I totally screwed up in one of my reviews, and I'm sorry for that. If you want to know what I'm actually talking about, then keep watching the video, and without any hesitation, let's get right into the review! The episode begins with Malva summarizing the past events, including some off-screen things like Astrid and Remo advancing to the next round. And after that, we are starting right off with Ash versus Astrid. And unfortunately, Ash kinda one-shot Astrid with his Halucha, just like he did with his last opponent. And you guys might think that it's really rushed, but like I said in my last review, Team Flare is still coming, and I also think that the writers try to focus on the main battlers of the league: Ash, Alan, Tiano, and Shota. And speaking of Shota, after Ash reached the semi-finals, Shota immediately runs towards him and congratulates him for his victory. But not only that, but he also reminds our hero about their promise they made back in Snowbell City. And although both are looking forward to that decisive battle, Ash still warns Shota that he shouldn't underestimate Tiano and his strong team. But it seems like that Shota is aware of Tiano's rhythm dance battle style. So while Team Rocket is busy working for Malva, Shauna finally is joining the XY gang, and without any hesitation, they tell her that Shota already defeated Ash once, which makes her really worried about her companion. But no time for any worries, because we're getting right into the last battle of the quarterfinals, which is Shota vs Tiano. And Shota starts off with his new evolved Aegislash, while Tiano is using his Ludicolo. And not only is Ludicolo as energetic as Tiano himself, but it also really starts with an energetic combination of Rain Dance, some Hydro Pumps, and its ability Swim Swift. And you can tell how much trouble Shota has with this combination. Well, until Shota uses one of Aegislash's main moves, King's Shield. With that strong defense, it's able to not only defend itself from Tiano's combination, but also even turns the table in Shota's favor. And even Ash is paying a closer attention to that King's Shield. So now it's Shota's turn to attack, and with his combination of Sacred Sword and Sword Dance, he can easily defeat Ludicolo. Man, this was an epic fight, and that was just round 1. KALOS LEAGUE! Fuck yeah! So let's move on with round 2, and it's time for Tiano's Raichu to shine. And although Aegislash was able to defend itself from Raichu's Charge Beam with its epic King Shield, once again, this still doesn't protect itself from Raichu's Dig attack. And with that, Shota's best defense is down. Unfortunately, Shota's Slurpuff has landed a successful Attract attack, and as a result of that, Tiano had to call back his Raichu. But don't we forget that Tiano has another ace, which of course is his Blastoise. And somehow, Blastoise is able to avoid another Attract by, just dancing. Don't ask me how that even works, guys. Even the XY gang doesn't know how that works. But needless to say, despite this bizarre strategy, Blastoise is able to one-shot Slurpuff with a mighty Hydro Cannon. So Shota is down to his last Pokemon, and it's time for Shota's badass SCEPTILE to enter the stage, including his fabulous swagger scarf. I mean, come on guys, look at this scarf, look at that scarf and tell me that this is not swag. But anyway, Both Blastoise and SCEPTILE start off with an Ice Beam Leaf Storm clash until SCEPTILE dodges Blastoise Hydro Cannon and lands a successful hit with its Leaf Blade attack. And realizing how powerful Shota's Pokemon truly is, Tiano tries to respond back with some own power by using Blastoise Skull Bash. Unfortunately, SCEPTILE counters that attempt with its Frenzy Plant attack, but Blastoise won't go down for nothing, because while breathing its last breath, he activates another Rain Dance attack before going KO. So both are now down on their last Pokemon, and it's time for Raichu to avenge its companion Blastoise. And thanks to Blastoise Rain Dance, Raichu wants to end this battle with a powered up Thunder attack, until Shota realizes how dangerous this attack might be, and decides to not only Mega Evolve his SCEPTILE, but also to use his new ability Lightning Rod to neutralize Raichu's Thunder. While Raichu really tried its best to make a comeback, it stood no chance against SCEPTILE's Dragon Claw. And with that, it's the end of Tiano's Kalos Champ dreams. What an epic battle, and not only we, but especially Ash will look forward to fight against Shota, since both will meet each other in the semi-finals. But if you really think that this is the end of today's episode, then you're totally wrong. And now I will mention the one thing I screwed up. Back then I was relying on unreliable sources of Twitter, and because of that I assumed that this won't happen. But apparently we all were wrong, and guess who made its comeback to Ash's team? It's Goodra! And we actually see how Ash talks with Goodra about the Kalos League, and that he only had 5 Pokemon. And although he also mentioned that he could bring a Pokemon from Professor Oak's lab, he decided that he wanted to believe in Goodra, which of course makes Goodra really happy. And with a motivational speech towards his final Kalos team, the episode ends. Wow. Just wow. I don't know what to say right now because so many things happened in today's episode, and that's why. Let's go straight into the rating. What can I say about the story? I have to say the story had so many unexpected elements today. The first unexpected element of today's episode was of course Shota's team. And Shota's team is amazing. First of all, we have Aegislash with its King Shield and Sacred Sword. Then we have SCEPTILE, of course, who can not only Mega Evolve, but also has epic moves like Frenzy Plant, Dragon Claw, Leaf Blade and Leaf Storm, which is just awesome. And although his Slurpuff really was a disappointment, according to Bulbapedia, Shota also has a Slaking. And let us not forget his Shalgon, which definitely evolved, and also his Clawitzer. Oh my god, look at Shota's team. Fuck me! Wow, in all honesty, if Ash really will be able to defeat Shota, then he gains my eternal respect. Another unexpected element was, in my opinion, that Tiano actually was really good. I liked his Ludicolo combination, and that even Tiano is able to rely on strategy instead of dancing all the time. And although I really liked his Raichu, in my opinion his main star was his Blastoise. It's just so sad that his Blastoise couldn't Mega Evolve. Last but not least, the third big surprise was Ash's 6 Pokemon, which of course took us all by surprise, and especially me, since I never would have expected Goodra to return. But now, looking at his final team, I'm even more confident in Ash's team, and although you might think that Ash's team isn't that good, in my opinion, in the anime, a strong bond means a lot more than strong Pokemon, and that's why I know that Ash will win. And because of all these really unexpected but really positive elements, I will give the story a 10 out of 10. What can I say about the focus? The first segment was kinda misleading. I mean, although Raichu vs SCEPTILE was indeed the last battle, it wasn't really the most important battle in today's episode. That title definitely goes to Blastoise vs SCEPTILE. Because of the title, you would think that it was an exciting battle between the two Pokemon, but in reality, Raichu got destroyed by Mega SCEPTILE, let's be honest. So the first segment was kinda wrong. About the second part, I will be totally honest, I had no idea who the second part was referring to. Since Shota didn't really learn anything new from that battle because of his pure dominance, I think that the second part refers to Ash, since he learned a lot more about Shota's battle style, and not only in regards of Mega SCEPTILE, but also in regards of, for example, Aegislash with its King Shield, followed up by its Sword Dance and Sacred Sword combination. That's why I believe that the second part refers to Ash, but it's really unclear if you haven't watched the episode, and overall the focus just wasn't the best. 6 out of 10. And like always guys, let's pay a little attention to the animation. Of course, Mega Evolution was involved, and because Mega Evolution is involved, it means epicness. And I especially love today's Mega Evolution with Mega SCEPTILE and that Mega Evolution Swagger scarf. I love that. I mean, I want that scarf. But let's be a little bit more serious. Despite the Mega Evolution being epic, I also really loved the battles, because the battles in general were animated really good. especially every time when Rain Dance was involved, because this gave not only the battlefield but also the animation a more darker tone, and I loved that. I just loved how they also made the critical moments more dark and serious. For example, when SCEPTILE's Dragon Claw hit Raichu, or when Aegislash first activated King Shield. Just pure epicness. This whole process of darken up the animation to let it appear more serious, fantastic. I loved it. Hopefully they will do that in the Ash vs Shota battle as well. And with that, I will score the animation with a 10 out of 10. So the final score of today's episode is a 8.66 out of 10 with the recommendation, guys. Although, like I said, the focus is kind of misleading, the episode overall was just pure epicness. I loved and enjoyed the battle. The battle was not rushed like the first battles because of Shota's epic team and also because of Ash's final team. I will be so looking forward to the next episode, which unfortunately we have to wait 2 weeks. We have to wait 2 weeks until the new episode will come, and I just can't wait for it. I just want to see it now, but we have to wait 2 weeks. I'm sorry, guys. Hope you guys will be excited like I am, and like always, I really hope you guys enjoyed my today's review, and see you guys in my comment section down below. Bye, guys.